Welcome back. This is Arise News. You're watching the morning show with me, Biola Labi. The food we eat comes from the soil, so the soil is important to our well-being. However, due to increase in chemical usage to fertilize soil in order to grow food, links have been found to diseases like cancer, infertility, and autism in children. To reverse this trend, a key consideration is for individuals to go back to the land, and this can be done by starting small in your home. That is what my first guest, organic farmer and founder of Organic Dorothy Olokodana, preaches. Welcome to the show, Dorothy.
Thank you.
So it looks like we have a little farm and garden here today.
Yes.
And there's a lot of show and tell.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit first about what Organic Dorothy stands for and why that was important to you.
Well, Organic Dorothy stands for my journey, being diagnosed with a thyroid condition called Graves' disease.
Can you repeat that, please?
A thyroid condition called Graves' disease. This started about over 7 years ago. And
What is Graves' disease?
Well, it was an attack on the immune system. Where your thyroid hormones is being produced excessively.
So you're overproducing thyroid.
Yes.
You're overproducing thyroid hormones,
Yes.
and that is attacking your immune system.
Yes.
So it's actually like the body is fighting against itself.
Yes. And I was having a lot of symptoms during this period. So my hair was falling out.
Oh, wow.
I was gaining a lot of weight. I was always constipated. It was just so many
But did
symptoms.
you know that was, because thyroid are actually very hard, thyroid conditions are hard to diagnose because a lot of times they happen when you're younger than you probably expect to, so people don't expect to be having thyroid problems, so they're harder to diagnose. What did you think was happening when your hair was falling out and you were gaining weight?
I think I was scared. I thought I had cancer or something.
Wow.
It took them over a year to find out what was wrong.
Yeah, that's why I said they're not easy to diagnose.
It wasn't easy. And during that period, it was like a dark period in my life. And, I wasn't really able to eat what I wanted to eat. I was always having food sensitivities and allergies. And so I got diagnosed. And fortunately for me, I'd already started the journey of eating organic foods. And I wasn't living in Nigeria at that time, so it was easier to find organic food.
What is organic food? Like, I'm sitting and I'm like, what's organic food? What's organic food?
Organic food has to do with food that has been grown holistically. So without the use of any form of chemicals, chemical fertilizer, pesticides or herbicides, or GMOs. And so it's been grown holistically with nature. Naturally from the soil, but with none of those inputs. And so what you're eating is clean and pure.
As clean as it can get?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I actually started on that journey of eating organic foods, and I did feel much better. And we moved to Nigeria, my husband and I, and the journey started all over again. But in
Nigeria, everyone believes we're eating organic food, so you shouldn't have had a problem transitioning.
Not really.
I know.
I thought I was eating organic foods, funny enough. I thought, the cabbage I was buying in the market was fine, was healthy. And my weight, actually, I remember I gained more weight. I was sick all the time, so almost every week I had allergies, I had sensitivities, I had different things propping up, and I knew there's a problem here. Fortunately for me, I was working closely with the association that advocates for organic farming in Nigeria. So
once you had adopted this, I just want to make sure people understand organic, because it's something different for us.
It is.
So I want to make sure we get this. So once you had adopted an organic lifestyle in the UK, you had continued that. And then when you came back to Nigeria, you were under the pressure that you were doing that, but then you started having other symptoms.
I started having other symptoms, and my health was getting worse. And we had to then take the steps of, I think we have to eliminate all these foods and see what would happen. And fortunately, I was working closely with farmers, so I was able to get produce from them.
Do they know, do they tell you what's organic and what's not organic?
The farmers?
Yes, local farmers in Nigeria.
Well, you have to ask questions. you have to ask them.
Well, give us like 3 questions to ask. If you're looking for organic food, give us 3 questions to ask.
Okay. I think one of the 3 questions is to ask them that, oh, how did you grow this? Do you use chemicals? Or do you use any form of pesticides? Funny enough, many of them are open to tell you that, oh, yes, we use this type of pesticide because of pest issues. And some would lie. That's with the farmers. If you go to the market, you might not really be able to identify what's organic, what's not organic. So if you go to the local markets and, you're buying foods in baskets, they will tell you it is, but you're not sure.
All right, Dorothy, I'm very curious. I like science. I like fun stuff. I see soil, I see plants. Tell us exactly what's on the table.
Okay, we have like a seedling here. It's an okra seedling. It's not been planted in the soil yet. Fortunately, it's actually fruiting already. We can see a little bit of okra here. And what we do is we planted this okra in this cup just to show people that you don't need to have proper seedling cups. You can recycle your cups at home and start your plants in small cups like this and then move them into bigger spaces.
So this is organic soil?
Yes.
How do you know it's organic soil? It looks just like any dirt to me.
Yes, it does look like any dirt, but it's actually gone through a process of we've added nutrients to it. We've mixed it with compost.
Tell people what compost is. Because you're saying things that if I was sitting at home watching you, I don't know what that means. Tell us what compost is.
Okay, compost is what I would call nutrients that needs to be given to the soil.
Okay. So it's like that's what we have on the screen. So it's like natural fertilizer.
Yes.
Okay. How do you make it quickly? I want to make compost today.
Our process was to turn food waste into soil, into compost.
So what you're watching there, what that compost is like...
It turned back into soil.
Like leftover amala.
No, not that.
So what is food waste?
Food waste what we did was to convert uncooked food, for instance. So all your uncooked food, your banana peelings, pineapple peelings, all your...
Eggshells?
Yes, eggshells. You can actually add eggshells too. All the uncooked food, and there's a process to it, so we mix it together with all the like dried leaves and
so you can't make compost from cooked food?
You can, but that is another process entirely, which is a little bit technical to do. So the easiest way is for any homeowner, anyone who wants to grow food from home and has space, can actually turn their food waste into compost. Over a period of time, it turns into... This is organic palm oil, and it is grown organically. It actually comes from an organic farm here in Nigeria. It's a certified organic farm. And
it's processed organically? Because also that's the challenge with palm oil. There are different ways of processing it in which you can retain all the nutrients. And some of the ways we process it, we lose a lot of nutrients.
We do.
So how is this processed? We don't have that much time left, so quickly tell us how people can get some of these things from you, but quickly tell us about palm oil and how it's processed.
The palm oil is processed on the farm, and they use particular machineries. They don't use their legs or anything to process the palm oil. They have machineries that have to be clean, and they process it through these machineries.
And you've tasted it? You approve?
It is.
It's organic, you're approved.
Flavorful and organic, yes.
And is this your label? Or?
Yes.
Oh, this is from you?
Yes.
Oh, tell us about what you sell and how we can buy it. Let's get this. Let me see. Oh, wow. I think I want some organic red palm oil. Unrefined, superior flavor, great for cooking, no preservatives, no additives.
Yes.
Very nice. And you have it tamper-proof. I love the bottle. I love the packaging. What else do you have there?
We have the sea salt, natural sea salt. We source this actually from Cross River. So we don't use table salt or any, just any salt from the market. We actually source for sea salt, which is straight from the sea, and it is natural. You get the nutrients and all the flavor from it.
Do you need to use more or less?
Actually, less.
Okay. What else you got there? I see all this stuff.
Turmeric.
Okay.
This is actually good for those who have health issues. Most of our clients who have health issues do use turmeric in their diets.
How do you know this is organic? Because I see turmeric everywhere in Nigeria.
Well, the ones you see on the market, we can't really say whether they are organic or not. But we work closely with farmers who grow turmeric organically. And so we actually get...
And then we can buy some compost, right?
Yes, and
all right.
compost for
well,
growing
Dorothy,
food.
thank you
Yes.
so much for coming. And where can people find this? Where can people find you?
We are on Instagram and on Facebook as Organic Dorothy, and they can get our details from there. The website is still under construction again, so...
No problem.
Yes.
We can find you on Instagram. That's enough. She's online. She's everywhere. Get some organic stuff. We're going to take a break now on the morning show, but thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Keep watching.